Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So the other day I came across this story about this fat white supremacist guy who planned to carry out a Dylann Roof-style massacre. And you all remember Dylann Roof. He's the one who went into the African-American church in Charleston and shot and killed 9 innocent black people while they were praying. So you got this guy by the name of Thomas McDowell, who planned to carry out a similar attack. He illegally purchased firearms and he was prepared to carry out an attack. You know, the FBI arrested him and he was recently sentenced to 33 months in prison and 3 years of supervised release. So I want to talk about this. You have a man that says that Dylann Roof was a brave man. You have this man who is inspired by Dylann Roof, a mass murderer, inspired by a man who killed innocent people. This man wanted to do the same thing that Dylann Roof did. And instead of giving this man the kind of sentence he deserves, instead of locking him up for years upon years for plotting a massacre of black people and other non-black people, the court decided to give this man a slap on the wrist. 33 months in jail for plotting something horrific like the Dylann Roof massacre. 33 months, that's it. And 3 years of supervised release. I mean, this is an outrage. I mean, it speaks to this whole white privilege issue, because if this was an Arab who planned to carry out some attack against some synagogue or some other kind of attack, believe me, he would be lucky to even have a trial. He would be lucky if he wouldn't be sent to Guantanamo Bay and held indefinitely as some enemy combatant. But here you had this white guy in South Carolina, one of the most racist states in the country, the heart of the Confederacy, a place where they just recently took down the Confederate flag. You had this guy planning a similar attack as Dylann Roof, but this guy gets a slap on the wrist. Who knows how many people this man could have killed? Who knows how many people he could have massacred? But they decided that 33 months was okay. If that was a black man planning some attack like that against white people or against other, against Jews or something like that, that white man wouldn't even get a chance to plot a damn thing. He would have been gunned down, and there would be no trial. There wouldn't be any kind of sentence. The only sentence he would receive would be a death sentence for even thinking of something like that. But here you had this white guy plotting to kill black people, and it's no big deal. He gets a slap on the wrist. This speaks to white racism in this country, white privilege, and the Confederate mind state in South Carolina.